What's up YouTube? Welcome to my very first YouTube video, long form video here on this channel. Today I wanted to discuss something with you about why I decided to bet on myself instead of trying to climb the corporate ladder. When I was 21, I moved out of Italy, and Italy is my home country. I grew up here for more than 20 years. I lived here. Everybody knows that Italy, unfortunately, is not a great country work-wise. If you want to build a career here, it's very hard. Salaries are very low, and opportunities also are lower than you would have in other countries, like, for example, Germany or UK or France and so on. And so at the age of 21, I dropped out of university and I decided to go to Luxembourg, and where I found a really nice job. It was my first job in an office. Before I had worked, but I was working as a lifeguard first, and then I also worked as a waiter for 1 year or so. And then when I moved to Luxembourg, I found my first job, and I was really happy. It was my very first experience in an office, in a corporate world. It was a big company, more than 70,000 employees worldwide. The environment was great, the people were great, and I really liked actually working there. And actually I was considering myself very lucky to have found such a nice job and opportunity, because not having a degree, somehow I felt like I was limited with my options, and so I was very grateful for this opportunity. But years passed, I became great at my job, and I wanted more. I wanted to climb the ladder. I wanted to have a higher salary. I wanted to have a promotion, step into a more senior role with more responsibilities. Initially, my managers and the manager from another team also wanted to have me on his team. And so they set up meetings, and the manager of the other team gave me some tasks to do, and I handled them pretty well. But this promotion was being delayed every single time. They were delaying it. They were giving me excuses. They were giving me, soon it will come, don't worry, just keep on doing great work, and so on and so forth. And this promotion, of course, never came. Then the pandemic hit, and of course, I didn't receive any promotion. I didn't receive any salary increases, and I was really disappointed, for real. Like, I didn't want to work almost anymore, and I was very close to burnout as well, because I was putting so much effort into things and I was not getting anything in return. Mind you that I was always at work, but also mostly outside of work, always trying to level up, to skill up, learning as many things as I could, always trying to be the best version of myself, professionally and personally as well. And not getting that promotion really sucked. Then an opportunity came, and I moved to another company where they had the exact role that I wanted to receive in my old company. And I was really happy. I really liked working in that other company with that role, more responsibilities, more technical things, more everything. And more salary, definitely, as well. But then I realized that I started to see the same things happening there that were happening in my previous company. So there was not really meritocracy. There was a lot of political things, a lot of office politics, and I did not want to have anything to do with that anymore. I started to really get tired of the corporate world. Soon I started to realize that, okay, maybe it doesn't have anything to do with working in a company or having a promotion or having a higher salary or having more responsibilities, but it had more to do with the fact that I wanted to have my own thing. I wanted to be the owner of my fate, and I didn't want anybody to be able to choose my fate. And I wanted to be the one giving promotions to myself. I wanted to be the one giving salary raises to myself. So basically, I wanted to do my own thing. I wanted to be the boss of myself. That's when I realized that I was climbing the wrong ladder. And that's also when I realized that everybody, all of us are told to climb a ladder, but it's leaning against the wrong wall. And maybe the ladder that I wanted to climb was the ladder of my life. Building my own business, building my own freedom, building my own life with a lifestyle that I want to live. And so I was done also with this job. I moved from that job, I quit, and I joined another company with another role, where I ended up also quitting after only 4 months because of really not good experience with a colleague. And then I found the current company I'm working at. So I'm still working for a company, I'm still working a 9 to 5, but it's very different from what it was back then, because now I get to work completely remotely, 100% remotely. I live in Italy, and I have my business alongside with it, which I work on during nights and weekends, and I'm trying to build the life of my dreams. So this is what actually this channel is about. I've been building my business for the past 3 years, and I'm now focused more than ever into trying to find a way out of the corporate world and focus completely on entrepreneurship. It hasn't been easy to get here. I was living in a country that I didn't like at all for many reasons, so which are the weather and also the social life. There is still a very long way to go. Business only makes 150 euros a month right now on average, and as you can imagine, it's definitely not enough for me to go all in on that. I'm trying to build a life that is aligned with who I am or who I want to be. Everything is a work in progress, but at least we are progressing, even though most days are very slow. Not many things are happening, and I'm filled with a lot of uncertainty about the future. Doubt is a constant in my everyday life, but I keep on going because building a life of my dreams is more important to me than everything else. And I want to document everything of that in this channel because I want to show people how it is definitely possible to build your dream life, but also what it takes to get there. With that said, this was my first YouTube video. There will be many more to come. Expect a lot of philosophical videos, at least once a week, like this one, talking a lot about corporate life, man's purpose, business, money, and so on. And also expect video series on business. Recently started the Road to 1,000 euros a month series with my business, which probably will be very interesting for you guys. And make sure to follow and subscribe for the next videos.